Did your TEDx experience, has it influenced your thoughts moving forward about your research?
It has, and I wonder if it was similar for you, because I've had to think about the importance of connecting outside of academia, and that's a really tough balance for us, right? That we're not, my TEDx talk won't count towards my tenure in any sort of substantive way, but it's impactful, right? I spoke to an audience of 1,800 people for 15 minutes who were only looking and talking and listening to me. That's a possibility for substantial impact. And in that audience, you have people working at federal agencies, nonprofits, community organizations who are talking about the significance of this work to what they do and wanting to connect. So it's clear that those types of audiences are really important to engage, but if we're not rewarded for them in terms of our professional lives, it's this really tough balance. But it's one that I'm willing to take on because I think it's so important. So engagement through media, again, media is powerful, and engaging audiences outside of academia. I think the TEDx really brought home how important that is. And I do feel like it's shifting. I do think that academia is taking other types of impact into consideration more, but it's not really formalized yet. It's sort of a case-by-case basis. So you don't really know where the mark is in the way that you know what types of journals you need to publish in and how many papers you need to have and what types of grants you need to get. This sort of public impact piece is a little ambiguous. And I've also seen it work both ways. I've seen it work in people's favor and I've seen it work against them.
Absolutely.
And there is this tension between, are you out there sort of just talking and sharing your opinions? Is it really backed up by research and science? Is it rooted in the research and science? Because that's different. That's valuable, but it's different than being an academic. And so not crossing that line is really hard to do when you start to engage public audiences.
And I think what's important to notice is that a lot of our research kind of stays within these small communities, right? So we publish in these journals, and a very small community of people are reading our work, right? But doing TEDx talks allows us to reach a multitude of people from various backgrounds who can be directly impacted
very quickly
by our work immediately, quickly, can change policy and practices and procedures across the globe. But as we've noted, it's not something that is weighed heavily or at all in our tenure process. And so I think as we continue to think about impact, what does impact really look like, particularly in the 21st century, when we have these modes of technology
social
that allow
media,
us to move across groups really quickly.
So I do think it's a shift that's happening in academia to account for this type of impact, but it's not formalized, and I think we still have a ways to go to sort of really account for the significance of this type of impact.